At Lowe's, this Veterans Day and every day, verified military members, veterans, and their spouses get automatic silver status in My Lowe's Rewards with free standard shipping, plus 10% off eligible purchases with no annual limit. It's one way we honor and give back to those who have served and still do. Learn more now at lowes.com/military. 10% discount can't be combined with another offer. Exclusions, terms, and conditions apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
From Danfo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Happy birthday, Ogami! Now, wow. Oga, 73 years go they show for your eyes, oh. You see they look your phone with ordinary eyes and it's still they sharp. All the shine on top.
My pikin, sense don't be so. Now Visionaries eye supplement. Now I dey drink every day.
Visionaries eye supplement.
One sharp eyes not be by age. Visionaries eye supplement is made from natural ingredients and contains essential vitamins plus omega-3. Visionaries eye supplement is a product of Vitabiotics UK. Visionaries, let your eyes speak.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Diola.
I just want to say that I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Hello, Daddy. I just want to say again that I love you and I like that we look alike. Hello, Auntie.
Hi, Diola.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How is family? I hope everyone is good. My regards to everyone.
I will, my dear.
Whoa. Diola, this is the third time you're calling me. How much airtime do you need?
Airtime care? When I have Glow Talk Master, I'm basically getting 6 minutes free talk time for every 6 minutes call I make every day, plus 50 MB data bonus. And for new customers like me, I get additional 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte data welcome bonus. That's why I only make calls with my Glow line now.
Enjoy free 6 minutes plus 50 MB data on every 6 minutes call you make in a day on Glow Talk Master. And enjoy a one-time 2,000 naira welcome bonus. That's a 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte worth of data. Get your Glow line and dial *606# to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply.
Glow Unlimited.
Okay, let's do some value jet math. Take one dependable airline with a reputation for reliability. Add 2 exciting West African destinations, Accra and Banjul. Multiply by countless cultural experiences and breathtaking views. Divide by the consistent service ValueJet is known for. And what's your answer? The right formula for your next trip.
ValueJet connects you to West Africa with new routes to Accra and Banjul. Whether it's a business trip, bagging a degree, or a dream vacation, ValueJet will take you there. Book your journey on www.flyvaluejet.com.
Always ready.
ValueJet. Wings for everyone.
Babe, I am so sorry. I know I was wrong. I promise I will never do it again.
Don't let low airtime block your romance. Buy a new MTN SIM to enjoy 2,100 naira in airtime for 2 months. And with MTN Beta Gist, you'll get 3 minutes extra for every 6 minute call you make. MTN Beta Gist is also available to all existing customers. To join, simply dial *123*2*1# or text PG to 312. T's and C's apply. MTN, what are we doing today?
Imagine a world without communication, a world without emergency calls, disconnected businesses, and unreachable families. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? This is the reality we face when telecommunications masts and fiber optic cables are vandalized. These telecommunications assets are the lifeline of our communities. They keep us connected, informed, and safe. Every act of vandalism is a blow to our businesses, our banks, our schools, our hospitals. Let's stand together. Let's protect our networks. Dial 622 from any network or send an email protect@ncc.gov.ng to report any suspicious activity around telecommunications infrastructure. Our connection, our responsibility. This message is brought to you by the Mobile Network Operators and Towercos in collaboration with Nigerian Communications Commission.
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. We're back. We're live. We are streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. It's the Dailies today, the second part. I'm Sheriff Quadry.
And I'm Jimi Disu. Good morning.
Let's get on with stories here. We've got the Vanguard, the Punch here as well. Let's start with the Vanguard. Page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper. Abuja protest court remands Kanu's lawyer, brother, 10 others in prison.
Okay. Now, what I expect at the very top, what I expect at presidency level and so on, at the highest level, which might or might not involve the president, but will be close enough, is to have a small think tank of about 10, 15 people who look at various scenarios and describe and prescribe to the president that, look, this is the course of action that we think we should take along this, we think we should take on certain situations. For example, and this is my personal opinion, I would have really sincerely thought that the government itself would be, as a presidency, would be silent on the issue of free Nnamdi Kanu and watch developments, push a lot of responsibility to the police and to the Attorney General. If, for example, there are other reasons why Nnamdi Kanu can't be released, and the government knows that it can't be released and it cannot be stated, then you will try to make the action, the protest, as seamless as possible. I can't remember who he was. I think it was during the time of Jonathan, when he just looked the other way, let all what was going to happen, and he died a natural death. Now, had the government not gone to pick up Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, who of course would be there, and they're not going to pick up his brother, who of course would be there, this thing would have started dying down gradually. I'm looking at it from, I'm not talking about support for whether it should happen or not.
Okay.
But I'm looking at the ways by which things like this should happen. If Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer and brother hadn't been arrested, the thing would have died down. It would have been another day of protest. Indeed, if the police hadn't fired tear gas, and I said to Showore, oh, fair enough, which is part of democracy. If you want to practice democracy, let us do so. If the government is going to be intolerant of dissent, let us know now. There are ways by which you cannot say, oh, look, Showore, you want to create awareness. Let's agree. Let's take these routes. Let's go this way. We'll give you protection. We'll make sure all things don't whatever. Instead, there was a harebrained idea by some people who I think supported government. They too now had their own demonstration on the same day in favor of the government. Who does that? We would have led to chaos and bloodshed and escalated. We should take cognizance of the times that we are in. We should take cognizance of the times that we are in, that one small thing can spark off a conflagration that will consume us all. Instead, it was the spokesperson of the president. He is now being held responsible somewhat for the arrest of Kanu's lawyer, and his, well, at least of Kanu's lawyer. I don't know about that of his brother, because it was reported that he said he should be picked up, and picked up he was. Because when Bayo Ononuga speaks, everybody assumes that the president has spoken. And so if care is not taken, Nigeria will walk into a mess. A mess that could consume us all. Those are my remarks. But the lawyer was picked up. His bail application was stalled. Even if you are going to pick up somebody like Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer for optics, immediately you should have a magistrate on standby who's going to bail him. So at least let it be known that you arrested him and is going to grant a bail. Apparently, they took him to some court far from wherever it was, and his bail application was stalled. And he has now spoken from prison. And to certain persons, you've made their day by what? You've made them a hero. I didn't even know who he was. Now I know who he is. His name is Ejimako. And he says, Ejimako speaks from Kuje prison. We have an activist in the making. And he was assuring his supporters of his safety and expressing concern. It's a pity. I still maintain that there's not much very deep thought around the president. There's a lot of huffing and puffing, usually in the wrong direction, and it's very, very sad. We'll see where this ends. And we'll see how it goes.
Indeed, we will. Let's go to page 7 of the Vanguard now. ISWAP plans fresh attacks in Ondo, Kogi. The writer says Ondo Police CP holds security meeting.
Well, the DSS have said that ISWAP is planning an attack. There's an imminent terrorist attack in some communities in Ondo and Kogi. Okay, and that a confidential memo was addressed to the brigade commander, and the security service warned that credible intelligence confirmed plans by the insurgents to launch coordinated assaults on several communities. A confidential memo, how it became public memo, I don't understand. We are reading this just like the ISWA people are also reading it. I hope you realize part of my thinking is that it's possible that the gentleman who opens the gate for you and says yes sir in the morning, when he says he's going home for farming, he could go to join the Boko Haram people for a very good sum of money, fight for 3 months and come back and open your gate and say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. I think we had a bit of experience like that, if I do remember, when I was in Surulere and some factory, they picked up 1 or 2. But the confidential memo is also dated. Then this is no longer a confidential memo. Anyway, we are told that there's likely to be an attack. And the question I would like to, well, I can't ask the security people, it's not in my place to answer. But the question that comes to my mind is that if we already know that these people are going to launch an attack, don't we know where they are? Don't we have an air force? Don't we have troops that can neutralize them before that attack is made? Things like this, one should sometimes take with a little bit of care. There's so much politics going around. The other day I read something from somebody who said that, the coup attempt against the president was a Fulani arrangement. In these days of politics, all options are open, and one should have an open mind about these things. But generally, I'd like all of us to be careful. We've been told. Let it not be that it is true, and then we didn't heed the necessary warning. But I don't get some of these things. I don't get it. I know that, to put it bluntly, some people are trying to make the next election a tribal matter. And I have said that, just like President Jonathan said, the president must insist that there should be no drop of one blood because of his ambition. It is very necessary that he puts that in place.
Indeed. Let's move on to our next story. Page 8 of the Vanguard. If you're just joining us, you're most welcome. We're streaming on Facebook. You can watch. Yes, you can watch. You can also watch on YouTube as well. Search for Nigeria Info 99.3 and you'll be able to watch us live and drop your comment as well. CAN, that's Christianization of Nigeria. CAN fires back as presidency says Christian genocide real.
I don't think these two bodies realize the implication of what is going on, both CAN and the federal government. I expected the federal government by now to have invited CAN and give them a full briefing to understand the implication of what Senator Ted Cruz said and what the implications might be. What are the reasons for the sudden focus on the fact that, quote and unquote, Christians are being persecuted? It's not only Christians that are being persecuted. Muslims are being persecuted. Everybody is being persecuted. Let's face it. But when things get to a point, when your country, Nigeria, you carry a Nigerian passport, whether you're a Christian or Muslim, and your country is called a country of concern. When you're a country of concern, all options are open. All options are open, including military presence of some multinationals, all in a bid to, quote and unquote, stop the whatever of Christians. And Bishop Kuka, who is a Catholic, he urged the international community not to designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern. That's a contradiction. If you go on saying that you see, when you say Christians are persecuted, people are persecuted all over the world. But when you say Christians are persecuted, you have to be very, very careful. Indeed, the federal government itself had to be very, very careful. I don't trust, or let me put it this way, I am worried about the real intention of Ted Cruz. And if the CAN doesn't know, they should go and get an expert in international politics to tell them that it's not necessarily on their side. There is something amiss. And there is an intention hidden. Mark me, A, I have not said Christians are not being persecuted. B, I have not said nothing should be done about it. But C, the people that you cry to, you have to be very, very clear of their intention and know that the actions they take will not be divided. Your passport doesn't say whether you're Christian or Muslim. There is no area that is Christian or Muslim. There could be some dominance in some areas. So a lot of care has to be taken. Part of the story says that Archbishop, the current president, Archbishop Daniel Oko, clarified that he did not at any point dismiss or describe the widespread killings as a so-called Christian genocide, as claimed in the press statement reportedly issued by Barrister Daniel Bwala, who is the special advisor. Like I said, I let's be very, very careful here, because I don't want to be accused of the wrong thing. I'm not saying that Christians are not facing persecution. Muslims too face a lot of it. In the things that go on in the north, it's both ways. So what I am saying is that the so-called people you are running to for help, I hope it's not the same persons that are digging a grave for you that you are running to for help. And that is the best I can say.
Be careful who you call friend.
Be careful who you call your friends. Be careful. I don't trust America. When I say I don't trust them, I'm not saying they're criminal in nature, but in anything they do, they put their own interest first. America is nobody's friend. At the back of anything they do, there's American interest there. So you need to be very, very careful how you deal with them. you need to be absolutely careful how you deal with them. You need to find out, for example, these people who are persecuting you, who is funding them. You need to be careful, and I find a lot of carelessness in public. People don't understand international politics. You need to be sure that it's not as if this situation is created for reasons that might not be known to you immediately. So let's all be careful. But I expect the government to reach out to can reassure them, let them work out a plan where these things can be reduced. But running to America and depending on one senator, Ted Cruz. Oh, but the guy is an American, and the first thing is America first.
Let's go to. I'm looking at some comments here on Facebook. Pretty interesting comments. Let's take this story though. In the Punch, page 9, Sanwo-Olu, Fashola, Ambode, Lagos APC endorsed Tinubu's re-election.
Yes, it is to be expected. It is to be expected. It's all, getting up for the presidency. But at this APC, according to this photograph, it says stakeholders at the Lagos State chapter of APC have expressed support. But it was taken by several party chieftains and APC stakeholders forum held at Eko Hotel. In the photograph here is my Oga, Professor Wole Soyinka, with an APC. Is this a muffler?
Has he joined APC now?
I don't know, but let me read the caption. It says, Chairman Badagry Local Government, Chairman, Chief Executive, Nigerians in Diaspora, Abike Dabiri, Special Guest of Honor, Professor Wole Soyinka.
Oh, special guest of honor.
Yes, with this thing around him. This photo ops has set up the poor man. Yes, it has set him up. When you are a celebrity, you need to be careful how you deal with politicians. I don't think anybody told Professor Wole Soyinka. Maybe I suspect that he might not have been told the real agenda of the meeting. What if he and the photograph here with them declaring.
But he would have seen the muffler.
Even if he wasn't told.
Maybe
he was told because he was wearing a Shrebi, okay, but he now wore the muffler about his own. Anyway, the truth is that you need to be careful with politicians. Something tells me that if Professor Wole Soyinka knew that this was what it was going to be, not that he doesn't support the president, but I don't think he'd like to be identified. This more or less almost identifies him as a member of the party.
That's why I asked, has he joined? That's the first thing you would ask if you
Another thing that bothers me is, according to a statement by Sanwo-Olu's special advisor on media and publicity, Gbega Kosile, the motion endorsing Tinubu to run for another term was moved by the Yanyok More of Ikorodu, Oba Kabiru Shotobi, and seconded by Obasa. I thought Obas were supposed to be neutral.
I thought so too.
I thought that is what it is. Obas are supposed to be neutral. They are fathers of all.
Thought so
too. In his domain are PDP members. In his domain are Labour Party. In his domain are You Chop I Chop Party. He should be father of all. And I find it a bit odd and a bit I don't want to use the word degrading, but I find it a bit below his how does Femi put his Femi here? It's a bit below his job. And Oba cannot be moving emotion like this in a political gathering. He could be there like a guest of honor, like Professor, but because if the Oba is the one moving the motion, his subjects have no other choice.
Is it new,
he cannot be neutral.
Is that new? We've seen
it's
this
not new,
before.
but is it right? It's not new, but is it right? There's a Yoruba proverb that says "Gere ambagba something like that, where as elder, as an Oba himself, maybe he shouldn't even have attended. They should have gone to meet him in his palace. He will give his blessings. But according to what Gbenga Akosile said here, it was the Arongbore of Ikorodu that moved the motion. It just shows the country we live in, and the hopelessness of some of the things that return democratic values. We are sinking deeper and deeper into situations that make it look as if not too far from now.
Right.
If care is not taken, we might be in a dictatorship.
Okay. Let's see how that pans out. Let's stay on the same page. We have another story there. Senate urges FG to increase soldiers' 50,000 naira entry salary.
Well, I saw this story yesterday, and that the Senate were talking about increasing their salary emoluments, and I was glad about that. I hope it should also mean they'll pay up the pensions of the likes of the soldiers that have been struggling, who fought the Civil War till date, haven't gotten their money. I hope that will happen. Well, I chuckled a bit at the coincidence of when this is now happening. Over the weekend, there was a rumor of a coup plot, and then today you're talking about remuneration of soldiers. And I asked myself, is the president throwing money at this issue again? Because somebody accused him that the president always throws money at any issue that crops up. Is there a nexus between that? But I'm glad that life would be, life would be made better for this. But you see, the truth is that it's not so much what you pay people; it's the gap between what you pay A and what you pay B. Because if you talk about one of the soldiers and whatever now, and then you go again and increase that of the National Assembly and political appointees, we are back where we started. The gap is too much. So it's not so much because, of course, inflation and all other things will follow. You know that. The gap is too much. It's bridging the gap that is Nigeria's major problem in this regard. But then I don't know which economist and whatever.
I'm trying to find out here. Sorry to butt in. I'm trying to find out right here, right now, if our soldiers have life insurance in service and out of service.
Well. So let me read
do a
this.
Quick search.
In the motion, Ndume said the nation's troops and security operatives deserve better compensation, which I agree with 100%, given the skills and sacrifices and whatever they think. He said there's an urgent need to improve the minimum wage and improve conditions for members of the armed forces and other security agencies. So I think insurance and all these other things will be part of. If you have a health insurance, if robust health insurance, whatever, for our soldiers, both in service and retired, how much is it going to cost you to pay for the premium? And then they don't need to. I was surprised. I asked old soldier who came after fighting for the Civil War and everything. He has to fend for himself. He had a stroke. Friends and so on have to start giving him money. A man who put his life on the line for the country. A robust. But I remember, I think it was in Akwa Ibom. I think part of the government pension at one time, I don't know about now, was saying, he's giving about 100 million for his health, whatever, and for him and his family, when you could have paid a small premium and put him on a robust health insurance. But I'll just chuckle at the nexus between on over the weekend there was a rumor of a coup plot, and then on Monday this.
Owenu. Let's go to page 2 of the Punch newspaper. We have another interesting story here. Presidential pardon. AGF orders multi-agency probe.
Let the government just scrap that exercise and begin again. He said the Attorney General has now ordered a probe of the EFCC, the NDLEA, and so on and so forth. Were they carried along in the first instance? What are they probing? Who cleared this list that was given to the president? I think the president should just forget about it, and maybe after he wins in 2007, they can bring it up and get it properly done. It's messed up already, so there's no need beating about the bush, set up probe and all kinds of things. He didn't say it was a probe he wanted to set up. He said that was the procedure. Now it's to turn around now and it's become a probe. I'm beginning to have less respect for our Attorney General with the way he's carrying out his duties. I must say that, and I must be very objective about that. I don't mean to insult him or anything, but there are too many flip-flops. And I understand his position. He has to carry the can. He might not be. All these things could have even been done behind his back. But that is why you are a man. If you are not happy with things like this, you protect your name. If you don't want to do it, then you carry the po.
What's po?
Well, how many minutes?
We have to go. We have to go now. Who's coming at 9?
Dailies, the matchmaker, and the stallion.
Fantastic.
So we're having fun.
That should be fun.
We're having fun today. Yes.
Alrighty. Lagos, that's our show. Thank you for being a part of it. Kofi will be back in a moment with the remaining hour of the morning crossfire. Stay with us here on Nigeria Info.
Looking for ways to save your data? It starts with your apps. Deleting unused apps helps, but there is more. Most apps have data saver modes. Activate them to control data usage. You can also go to settings to turn off auto updates. Lastly, close unused apps to save data when you ain't using your apps. These changes can make a big difference. For more information, visit your mobile operator's website or consumer.ncc.gov.ng for more helpful tips. Stay connected and enjoy smarter data usage. This message is brought to you by the Association of Telecom Operators and Nigerian Communications Commission.
Hello, Male. How you doing now?
I did, my pikin.
Male, wait. She make I call you back? You sure say your credit go reach this guy too?
Don't worry yourself. Now MTN better gist I dey use.
Who no like better thing? Just go buy new MTN SIM so MTN go dash you 2,100 naira airtime sharply, and on top that one, every call where you make, whether na 3 minutes for this call or na 1 minute on top another call, e go dey join dey go. And once you gather reach 6 minutes, MTN go sama you 3 minutes extra. Make you for continue that better gist. Or ya dial *123*2*1# to join MTN better gist today. Terms and conditions dey sha o.
It's not just the news or information.
It is more than you ask for.
What is our fee? When Lagos State says this organization is meant to help us out, and the people working there are not helping us out, so we have a situation where people fail.
With your opinions in your voice. Join the conversation on Nigeria's first talk radio station.
It is the police and the law enforcement agents you have endangered.
What does this tell you as a Nigerian?
Go to court is part of the corrupt architectural structure.
Somebody will sue 100 billion and the court will ask the person to pay a fine.
Even as a dead body, I will not vote for them.
The conversation never stops on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. The news at 8 on 99.3 Nigerian Farm Coffee Bottles. The details. There's fresh tension in the nation's capital, Abuja, as a magistrate court has ordered the remand of a brother to IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Prince Emmanuel Kanu, along with Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer Aloy Ejimako, were arrested after a protest on Monday demanding the release of the IPOB leader. The police accused them and 10 others of obstructing traffic and chanting war songs that disrupted public order. Meanwhile, Action Aid and Amnesty International calling out the police over what they describe as violent attacks on peaceful protesters in Abuja and Lagos. The group say demonstrators, including those marking the NSAS memorial, were met with excessive force. They want the government to stop suppressing peaceful protesters and order an independent probe into the reported attacks. According to both organizations, a failure to act will only encourage more abuse of power. The Senate has confirmed Aminu Yusuf from Niger State as the new chairman of the National Population Commission. Also approved as federal commissioners are Joseph Haruna Kigbu from Nasarawa State and Tonga Betara Bala.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.